Moin, moin. Hallo, hallo. Soweit, so gut. Soweit, so gut. A lot of things to do. Yeah, but I think that's the common phrase every week. Now, as we're getting closer to the festival, it's getting, of course, more and more from week to week. Hopefully 1 month before the festival is going to be more relaxed, but let's see. Last year it was very hectic, like until 1 month before the festival, and then in the month before the festival it was a bit better. So therefore, yeah, hopefully this year we will be, or I will be, prepared for, let's say the last phase before the festival. The planning of the festival starts right after after the festival, so it's before the festival is after the festival. I mean, I already started to do things for 27 already, so yeah, I actually started already to work for 27, like booking hotels and stuff like this, so you have to be very much in advance with hotels, because as soon as we announce the weekend, it's so crazy what's going on with the hotels and rooms in Essen, and the prices are getting very high and everything. So yeah, you have to book the hotels very early. So therefore I already started with that, and yeah, I'm already preparing things for the future, like general things, not only specific for the festivals. It's more like long-term stuff. Adjust few processes, stuff like looking for people who can who can work for us, for example, in certain things, because we are getting bigger and bigger. So it's important to have a good working team. So yeah, something like this, and several stuff. No, it's not. We haven't started to book. So the booking phase starts somewhere around September, I think. Usually, most of the times it's like this, that Ahmed is taking like a creative break in August, and he's really like he's shutting himself into a studio, and then he's really like just listening to artists, like DJ sets, live streams, new releases, getting a big picture, and then he starts to choose which artists he definitely want to have on the festival. And so it starts in September, and then from there it's an ongoing process. So for me personally, my job is really like like full time. So I don't have any really like breaks. So I always have something on the table. Of course, after the festival, it is not that much as before the festival, of course, but you have to, yeah. I mean, I'm working with a lot of partners, and I have a lot of things on my table. So I'm doing all the feedback talks with for example, I don't know, our awareness provider. I'm talking with label or not labels with agencies, how they felt about the festival, if we can improve something for the artists, stuff like this, so collecting feedback. Then we are directly going online with the tickets in August, July. Then we are also, yo Leo, what's up? We're also having the Arte concert stream. So this year I had, or last year for 25, I was the one who did the masterings for all the Arte concert streams. And that's also a very big load of work. And yeah, very tough deadlines from Arte. Last year it was like this. I really, the festival was done on Monday. I was so like out of this world, I was so tired and everything. And then they called me on Monday, like, hey, the first deadline for the stream from Baron Clock is on Friday. And I was like, first of all, what the fuck? And I was not prepared for that. So let's see how it's going to be this year. Hopefully better and more relaxed, because I said that to them, that it's very unrealistic. They have to really make them more realistic, the deadlines, but we will see. Yeah. But yeah, August, like July, you're starting with the Arte concert masterings, then feedback talks, ticketing, yeah, a lot of things. Also, of course, I'm also like making my own list of people I like or artists I like, and which I would love to have on the festival. I'm also giving that to Ahmed. I'm not involved that much into the booking process. It's in the end, Ahmed is the curator of the festival, and he's really like, let's say, creating the big picture of the festival with the lineup and everything. But yeah, I'm also giving like suggestions of what I feel, what I like, and yeah. So I also have a bit of influence on that. Also, decide which sets are getting uploaded. You can see. That's a really long process. So it's really it's always like a discussion. So there are several meetings with Arte, and it's really like, okay, we have this list of artists, and then we're giving the list to Arte, and artists like giving their like suggestions, and then we are trying to find out which artists we are like want to, or let's say we are trying to find the balance between artists we would like to get out on Arte, and of course they also have suggestions. But in the last few years it was pretty easy, because our suggestions were pretty close to their suggestions. So in the end we all have been happy with that. So it's starting, it's like a few months, like few months before the festival, it starts like to we're starting to plan with Arte which sets are going to be uploaded. So that's Arte side, and based on that, we have always looking for or we are always looked for other sets from the festival. Like for example, Temudo was released recently, because a lot of people asked us for Temudo sets, and we were like, yeah, it was good. So it was one of the, let's say, crowds and people's favorite on the festival, and we thought like, okay, it's, let's say, the logical thing to ask Temudo if he's up to upload the set of or from Stone Techno. And of course, we have a few artists in mind we want to release, and then it's starting after the. So after we know that Arte is picking, for example, like these artists, we are like, yeah, we have a list, and and after that we are like going to the names on the list, because it's very limited Arte. We are not like uploading the whole festival. We're really limited to only a few sets. No, the Temudo set is not released as video. So you have the video streams, which is Arte concert, and then we have the sets on SoundCloud, which are only uploaded on SoundCloud. So you can listen to Temudo set on SoundCloud. So the Third Room channel, Temudo. We have also like a list. I can show it. SoundCloud. Like here. Like this. Live recordings. Stone Techno Festival 25. So here's Temudo. It's Justine Perry. Yeah. And a lot of other names will follow. Yeah. So if you haven't listened to the sets yet, feel free. There also the Arte concert streams are also in there. And yeah, that's the process. So we have 4 names on the list. I would say who wants to join the list, they know how to join, usually. So it's pretty, pretty empty still, but that's not a problem. I would definitely start in, let's say like 10 minutes. And yeah, from there, as usual, until 9. And yeah. Or let's see, I don't know, if we don't have that much tracks, we will definitely see what we can do else. Have you listened to the new Temudo EP? No, I haven't, to be honest. I haven't listened to stuff for a long time now. The only thing I'm listening to right now is really on Mondays to the tracks which are like in this list, and after that, I don't know. I've really like I haven't digged for new music for a long time. I'm receiving so much promo shit, and but yeah, I'm like listening to the promos before it's getting like, let's say, interesting for me personally, because, or if I'm getting closer to a gig or something, then I'm really like starting to do like my investigations and my research. But no, I really haven't listened to new tracks for a long time. Primal Instinct, pretty crazy low end. I don't know. I mean, we have 10 minutes. It's always hard to judge about that, if you just hear it on Bandcamp or something. But usually on Bandcamp they have the full quality. Let's see. Temudo. Yeah, Temudo. okay, there's not Tomorrow, but Primal Instinct. That's right. Really, I hate. Sorry, but I really hate Bandcamp. It has really the worst search engine on this MF planet Earth. Really, like, I hate it. It looks like it's a digital pre-order, so it's just really this Over You track. March 13th. But we have March 16th. Somebody forgot to upload it? Huh? I'm pretty confused because I don't get it. I just listened to it on SoundCloud yet. But give me a sec. Why is this like it's a pre-order, but it's a pre-order, but like I mean we have we have March 16th, and release should be on March 13th. Is that just a mistake, or I'm a bit confused, honestly. Of course, Primal Instinct. I don't know what the webpage from them is. Do they have it here? Ah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Bam. Okay. But I only can listen to one track, so Over You. I'm so confused. Releasing March 20th. Okay. Weird. Maybe they like have to postpone the release or something. It's not my release, so it doesn't matter, to be honest. But give me a sec. No news. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Weird. Doesn't matter. Can I listen to it? Very Timuro untypical, or? That would be my first feeling. I haven't listened, like I said, I haven't listened to new music for a long time. So I'm not. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if the low end is really on point. I would need to check that in an analyzer. I mean, the track idea is very nice, and I really love Temudo's stuff. But I don't know, something in the low end feels weird, honestly. But yeah, it's just really like the first, my very, very, very first feeling. It's tough to say, you know. I don't know. Something feels like there's like really something happening on the low end on the sides as well. But yeah, like I said, I would need to check that in an analyzer or on proper monitoring and everything to really give 100% accurate feedback. But yeah, I was expecting that with the low end. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a very problematic range. You know, low end is really, really tough. And if you don't have a proper listening situation, it's really hard to mix proper low ends. Yeah, I mean, it's still a good track, so don't get me wrong. But honestly, I've 100% sides. Yeah, right. Yeah, it feels like this. But I mean, in the end, that's what I mean. Like, still, people are, you know, people are getting like an emotion to this track and everything, so it works in a way, you know. But there are still like technically things you could adjust, you know. In the end, it's up to the artist, but it's, you know, the problem as soon as you play tracks in a club and you have side signals underneath like 80 hertz and stuff, it's getting problematic in a way, you know. Only like below 70 hertz, it's getting mono. There's a lot of stereo there. Yeah, like I said, it's problematic. Like sides in the low end frequency is very tough. So maybe it sounds on headphones, it sounds good, but as soon as you have like maybe a festival PA or whatever, and they are really, trust me, we are really focusing to have clean sound on our festivals, and really like, I mean, we're in Germany and you have really tough restrictions with sound and everything, like sound, like loudness emission and stuff like this, you know. So you have to really keep an eye on loudness. So you have like restrictions, something like 100 dB, you know. So you have to really have an eye on that. But a lot of festivals, it's outside of Germany. I saw that on many festivals. They're really like, you know, I'm one of these guys with Ahmed together who are like we're not on the dance floor, of course, as well, but we are also walking behind the FOH, like where where everything is coming together, sound and stuff like this, and then we are checking like which settings they have, and most of the festivals are really like having 120 dB stuff like this, and that's very loud, you know. And if you have these very loud PAs, things are getting very muddy, you know, and even more powerful. So it's really like, it can really cause problems, and you won't have the effect you think you will get with the track. So that's the thing. Everything is getting louder and louder, and like, especially in this case, you really have to keep an eye on and really balanced mix. Like, everybody's trying. Now we're not talking about Timuru anymore in this case, but it's like a lot of people are trying to really push. That's the thing why I'm saying, like, don't push every frequency. It's better to kill certain frequency, or to lower the volume of, like, cutting is better than pushing in the end. Everybody's trying to push and push and push more, even on festivals. They're like, oh yeah, let's make an, like, I don't know, let's erase, like let's hide this frequency range, and give more volume or whatever. Let's take a bell filter and, like, give it plus 3 dB. I want to have, like, this punch, and I want to have, that's not the thing, or that should not be the thing, but it is, unfortunately. And then, if you don't have a balanced track, it's very hard. There's one here: the problem of having sides on the low end in a good studio, because in a headphone I feel I don't notice notice the negatives too much. Yeah, you can hear that. It's let's say you can have really good headphones. That's really this experience. So what you can do, just like, for example, try it out. Take an analyzer and don't use any, like really try to overdo it with sides and low end. You will notice the difference, and then kill them and make an A/B comparison. You will definitely hear that. So it's really, I can't tell you what I can't tell you what I mean, but I can really, like, see it in front of my eyes. I can really, like, hear it with my ears, because it's happening. Like, if I have this frequency spectrum, it's happening here, and I really hear it, like, here. So if this is let's say here's the low end, I feel it here. I can hear it here, and it should be more here. So if I would hear it here, it's totally fine, but I hear it more here, and it feels very, very wide. But that's, like I said, it's my first feeling. I'm also not the holy sound engineer master, like the sensei of sound. I still also have to learn a lot of things, but like I said, that's my first feeling. And I also have the feeling that the kick is not coming through that much. It feels dull a bit. It can also be, like, matter of taste. It can be stylistic thing, but I don't know. It doesn't transport, let's say, the emotions to me, so I'm not getting the emotions, and I'm a big fan of Timuru. I like his tracks, so it's not like I have a problem, with his sound design, so there are tracks which are pretty nice. This one, it didn't transport something, but in the end, it's a matter of taste. A lot of people are feeling the track, I can also be wrong, Sure. We have a great festival engineer. He listens to all the artists and then does what he wants anyway. He always giving great sound. Good ears are the best tools for fun. Hey, that's the most problematic thing. We will start right now. I already just one thing. We will start right now. Just one thing. What I think is also problematic, that you there are really not that much sound providers who are actually good in sound. Very problematic opinion, but it is unfortunately like this. They're really so, you need experience, of course, but you also need like kind of a feeling for certain music. And I mean, honestly, I couldn't do a concert for classic music, honestly. So if you would put me there and I have to mix and concert, from classic music, I would go down, really. So I'm really more into electronic music. Most of the sound providers, they are not that much into electronic music. And if they are into electronic music, they are more into this, let's say, hard techno-ish style. They're really not that much like good professional experienced sound providers in this game, in this scene for, let's say, our kind of techno music. Very tough. So that's definitely a thing. So you definitely need good ears, and you definitely need to have the experience. And usually sound providers should come to us, and say, okay, that's the setting, that's this good sounding setting, but we always had to readjust the PAs, afterwards. So we always have, I mean, like I said, I really we are doing this for a long time, and we have a certain experience in that, and in this genre, in this kind of techno music, I would say we're really into it. And I mean, it's in the end, of course, it's also our fest, or Ahmed, or let's say the Third Rooms Festival, the Stone Techno Festival, and we are really like taking care on every detail. So we want to have everything really worked on till the really last thing. So every detail has to be set in a way. So maybe we also very, how it's called, like sometimes a bit too much, detailed, or like we are really, it's also not like that healthy, but I mean, it is how it is. I think that's also pretty the thing why we why the people are coming to us again from year to year, and they're seeing like der dritte Raum, the third room, what's the connection here? No connection at all. So you mean like der dritte, it's the third room, it's based on, so the name is based on the theory. Ahmed did this I would need to tell you now the whole story. So Ahmed did like his his master thesis about this theory, about the third. Originally, it's called the third space. We called it the third room on purpose, but there's this definition at the website. I could like tell you about everything, but that would be too much now. So let's go and listen to your tracks right now. Birita's waiting, and all the others are waiting too. I mean, we have now 7 names on the list, so I would definitely want to go through all the tracks. So we are starting right now. No excuses, no talking anymore. Let's go to the first track. Birita is the first one. 10 minutes from now, so just short explanation for everyone who's here for the first time, maybe. We'll listen to all the tracks right now on the list, hopefully. Everybody's getting 10 minutes. At the moment, we passed 9 o'clock Central European time. So in now 1 hour and 15 minutes, we talk too much again, or 18 minutes. If we pass 9 o'clock CT, I will close the stream after the last track, So let's try to listen to so many tracks as possible until 9 to have a nice exchange again here. I see a lot of I see only like the names or I think Eileen contributed last week, but we that was this case. We her track was after 9 o'clock, so unfortunately we had to skip it. But this week it looks good. I mean, it's in the fourth position, and I don't know if we had Keanu so far. I think something like rings a bell, but I'm not 100% sure. The rest, I know the rest of you. So let's go. 10 minutes. Birita, who's ready? Let me know. Birita, are you here first of all? And are you ready to listen to all the tracks? Are you ready? And this time I'm trying to find my timer. Yes, good. Okay. Birita, you here? I mean, you're active on the chat. I'm here. Perfect. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's not talk too much. Let's not talk anymore. I mean, I will still talk. First time. Okay. Hello. Hello, Keanu. I hope that's right. Sounds nice so far. Like that. Do you have a pen on the open head? Like just a really, really subtle one like this? It's switching sometimes. Like from here to here. Ooh. It's nice. The mid-range is very, I think, on point because you can really hear all the sounds very properly. Still, they have their position, so nice. Good. Also, the low end sounds good. Also, I think that's a pretty solid, balanced track so far. I also like the movement. It's not really like, it's not like really aggressive, but just really like subtle, up and down. and the percussions are really like adding this extra energy. They're really underlining the movement, so it's nice so far. Ooh. Now you can really hear that. You have the ride, you have the bleep sound, but you still hear this. That's good, you know, that sounds balanced. Nothing is getting ducked in the back. That was good, yeah. It sounds pretty good. Oh, the low end. It's not like you know, it's grooving. It's giving a certain swing, but I can still hear the kick coming through everything, so it's not sounding muddy. Proper. I don't have to. I mean, I said rules are the rules. Yeah. I will come to that, Hugo, just in a second. Just to finish this, I really don't have to say that much to the track. I mean, I said a lot of things to the track already. It's pretty nice. On point. I can't say negative thing. If just let's say like this, to give like a really deep dive opinion and really accurate, I would need to take the track, put it in an analyzer, re-listen to it again, you know, make really like this detailed listening. But for now, the first listen sounds very nice. I really like it. Everything is coming through pretty properly. The mid-range is there, you know. It's not like that the kick or the low end is ducking the mid-range. It's not like the hi-hats are too much pushing and like clapping and slapping in your face, you know. Everything sounds like in a line. And that's actually pretty good. In a line is the wrong word because it's like more like this, but balance. So nice. Thumbs up. Really good job here. That's a good track. I would play that shit. I mean, that's really like pushing, and that's really like, this is a energy upriser track, you know, when you're like going from a like deep mental hypnotic bleepy introduction or something, and then you're like going more into this, let's say, more pushy techno, and you want to like shift the gear up on the dance floor. That's a pretty proper track to do that. So thumbs up. It's a very nice track. I really like your stuff, mate. I've already said it to you. Very, very good. I see a very bright future if you keep going that way. So yeah, keep going, my friend. It's good. It's definitely good. Thank you for that. Yeah, all good. That's the progress, mate. It's try and error. Everything else, that's the thing. So I've also did that in the beginning. It's really just try and error. So like usually 1 minute 50. So usually if you have like, you know, if you're producing music and you are producing like 100 tracks a year, let's say, that's very optimistic, but let's say like 100 tracks a year, then maybe, you know, of course there can be a lot of good tracks, but usually you will have maybe like 10%, which is really like releasable, because the rest is more, let's say, try and error and experiencing and trying things out, you know. So with each track and every new track, you are reaching the next step, and that's very important. So you know, this track is, let's say, the current status you have, and that's good. So with the next maybe 10 tracks, maybe all the next 10 tracks will not be that good, but doesn't matter, the 11th one will be good. So, you know, it's every track is a step forward, and that's important. And this track is good. So thank you very much. Like that. Reworked version. Just one thing, because Hugo wrote he has to go to the to work. Just to let so for everyone, you have to take part on the live stream during the track listening. So if you're not there, I won't listen to the track. Unfortunately, I would skip it. So please, if you want to get a feedback, be here, take part. I know a few of you have to work. I know that, and yeah. It's very important, and the priority is very important to, of course, keep the priority on the job instead of listening to my opinion. But I've said that several times. I want to have like a conversation with the people who contribute, you know, just to get like the big picture and to maybe ask things, and, you know, like for example now with Biarrita and myself. So it's very good to take part, and it's one of the rules to take part. Yeah, so let's go with the next track. DOJ, you're here. I know that. I saw you on the chat. Where do you work, Hugo? Skip it. This is more important. Yeah, set priorities. I'm so confused again by this intro. What the fuck? Eh? I'm so confused. I really had to. My brain was like off for 30 seconds or something. so confused about the intro. Mohawk, you here, right? Just to ask. Yeah, that's fine, Hugo. Totally understandable. Do your job, mate. It's important. Where's Mohawk? Mohawk? Ah, yeah. good to keep you on your toes. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Is the kick panning? Yes, it is. What the fuck? Like the kick is panning from right to left. And the kick drifted to the side. I was like, huh? I was like really like trying to find out, okay, where's the kick positioned? And then I was like, hey, it's not on the same spot anymore. What the fuck? Why? And I was like confused. Like Mohawk's really playing tricks with us. Oi, 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 oi. That's so like really weird again. I really like the idea again. I don't know. That's like crazy. The idea is again interesting. I like this dubby thing, and I also like these twists and changes and everything. But again, like, who the hell is like panning the kick? Pushing the limits of convention here. I'm so crazy confused, and it's so interesting. Yeah, let me know what you think about the track. I mean, like I said, the intro really got me off my got me off my feet. That was so. It really caught me off guard. Like, it's a rework of a track I submitted a month ago. That's so crazy. I can't remember the track, to be honest, but I like the dubby one. I mean, I like the dubby vibe in the track and everything. It sounds so. Basically, it sounds okay. It's definitely sounding better and more balanced than usual. So I also see here progress. You know, so from week to week, it's getting better. That's my opinion. I wouldn't want to be on your place here. Hey, that's the thing is, I would like structure. I would suggest to focus on finishing a more DJable track. I think that's not really the progress that Mohawk tries to. That's not Mohawk's progress. To fuck DJable tracks. That's really like I honestly I really I wouldn't play these tracks, but it's still kind of interesting, you know, like. It's a trademark in a way. It's very interesting. So yeah. I really can't give any feedback about that, like proper feedback. What I can say is I think it's getting better from week to week somehow, you know. So there is kind of progress, but every time is really like something very interesting. The intro is a church organ with power turned off. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Weird. Yeah, somebody feedback. I'm really like this track caught me off guard. I think I said everything I can say. So basically, it sounds okay. Still, like this kick. Why is the kick panning? That's so weird. Like that would really that as somebody on dance floor, that would really confuse me completely. I would like really lose myself. What is maybe the intention behind the track? I mean. Could be. Like I said, or how Mohawk said it, fuck convention, so oh holy. That's every time. It's lovely. Always a surprise. Yeah, what should I say? I don't know. I'm pretty done. Mohawk, what do you think? Also, generally, I feel like there were a lot of sides in the lower frequency. Yeah, yeah, maybe. But like I said, it was really tough to get this track, you know, in a way. It's hard. There are layered kicks. Okay. Weird, mate. Like really tree off. Tree off? Like what tree off? There are layered kicks, tree off. Tree off beat. Execution could be better on the skippy parts. Felt like not perfectly locked into the groove. Yeah, like I said, there are a few like twisters and surprises and stuff like this for sure. But it's again very like, you know, the thing is, it sounds always very chaotic in a way, but still I totally get it in a way because it somehow is, yeah, it's somehow Mohawk. So I mean, I've heard like so many tracks of Mohawk so far, and it is kind of yeah, it is somehow his trademark in a way, and maybe I get used to it in a way, so I get the ideas and everything. There's a move away from bleepy techno. Check out Plant Texture. Yeah, I know DJ Plant Texture. So like I said, I get the ideas and everything. It's kind of just weird sound design sometimes, but it's getting better, definitely. So we have a progress here. So I remember when we had like really out of balance tracks, you know, and very loud high ends and stuff like this. So it's definitely getting better. Absolutely. Mohawk, thank you very much again. I don't know if this feedback was enough. It's very hard sometimes because it's really like caught me every time very off guard, and I really have to think about what to say. Because there are so many things in the tracks I try to focus on, but then I'm really like get like my focus is like getting lost in like during listening to the track because there are so many things that caught me off guard, and I'm like every time have to recalibrate myself during listening to the tracks. Oh, that's just really weird. Okay. Give me a sec. Oh, Like Facebook is Facebook, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, we're on Facebook right now. Oh, looks like Instagram is again down. Crazy, like 1 hour. Sheesh. Already 1 hour. That's crazy. Haven't even recognized it that we already streamed 1 hour. Before we start with the next track, I will definitely change from Instagram. I really hate Instagram. I really will go off from this platform. I also don't use Instagram anymore that much, because I really try to be as less as possible online on Instagram. I hate this platform. I hate everything like social media wise right now. Doesn't like or what? It's not hate. Hate is a strong word, and maybe it's the wrong word. I don't give a shit about it. Like, it's just, I think like social media is such a toxic driven platform, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. And also with the streams, I think I will definitely focus more on YouTube. But this takes also time, and of course also support. Yeah, Instastream is down, I know. I'm already re-log in. But this takes so much time. Oh, there it is. Fuck that shit. Okay. Like I said, I would definitely love to switch on YouTube. So maybe in the future, I will need maybe more your help to establish this thing more on YouTube. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. DOJ, Mohawk, thank you very much. Yeah. Leo, you're the next one. Let's start with your track, because we don't have that much time. It's just 50 minutes left, and I want to listen to as much tracks as possible. So let's go to your track. Oh, the low end is completely missing. This time it's too... I would increase the low. I would increase the volume a bit. Like, the body is missing in a track, you know? You overdid it a bit. Yeah? The kick is too quiet? I don't know. I think the kick is not the problem. The kick is okay. I think it's positioned on the right spot, but bass line I think might be good from the level, yeah? Or maybe, I don't know how you group your tracks, but for example, I have the group low end with kick and sub, and then I'm gluing them together. Maybe you have to increase the volume of this group or of both simultaneously. Or maybe you cut the low end too much. Like the body is missing, you know, there's no low end. Like really the swing is missing and the juice is missing. It sounds very dry. Kick is missing power. Yeah, but that's the sub. I think the kick is fine. The sub is in this time, so the low end is missing. So the low end is really like supporting the kick and it's giving its kind of power as well, you know? And then it works in a correlation together. Yeah, maybe you have to increase the volume of the kick a bit, or maybe of the group. And maybe it's cut it too much, the low end. Have you worked with low shelf or have you worked with low cut filter? I think the kick is okay, honestly. Like maybe 1 dB or something. It's not that much. Stop low cutting. Good. Low shelf. Maybe increase the low shelf a bit. I don't know how much you decrease the low shelf. Try something like -4. 3, somewhere like this. In general, the track idea is nice. It's really like this body is missing in a way. Anga Ugar. Haven't we listened to one thing? Oh, okay, so I like you have a drivey track, you know, but the drive is missing. So the energy underneath, like, or in the low end is missing, and which is like giving this extra push and drive, you know, like this kind of the groove somehow is definitely not there. It's not existed somehow. It's there, but you really have to listen to it, and therefore you have a really kind of dry track, you know. Yeah, it's fixable. It's not that much. It's just really like, I would say it's kind of using on the low end. That's everything. Like the rest is fine. I also think that the kick is fine. Maybe like 1 dB or something. I wouldn't push that. I wouldn't push it too much. What I would do is take the group of the low end, so with the kick and the sub, push it maybe for 1 dB, try it out, and then take the low shelf and increase it again, maybe like for 1-2 dB, and then check what is happening. I also don't know where your low shelf is starting to work, so from which frequency. I often use it at the point of 30 hertz, you know, and then like -6 somewhere, -5, -4, depends on the material. I wouldn't do that much, honestly. I think the kick is okay because you can hear You always have to hear it in correlation with the rest of the track. So the mid range is coming through, and it's not like that the mid range is overpowering the kick. Still you have this. You can still hear the kick when it's like when it hits. It's coming through the kind of to this level of the mid range. So it sounds okay. Maybe like 1 dB. I wouldn't push it too much, because you have again this problem with the low end, or with the too heavy kick with the New Year's. Yeah, do that. It's the track is nice. I like the drivey vibe. It's always nice. And yeah, the track in general is also, again, yeah, it's good. So the idea and the base of the track is good. I just would, yeah, like I said, maybe work on the low end. That's the only thing. Everybody's like overpowering the low end. This time, like, Leo thought, like, okay, let's keep it chill, like, let's keep it relaxed. We will start with a very quiet low end. That's fine. You still have plays out. You still have you can work on it, and it's not that much. It's not that problematic. Thank you very much. Again. Good job again. Yeah. Eileen. A new name. Or let's say not a new name. Last week you took part on it, but we hadn't the time to listen to a track. But today we are here. Your track, it's the turn for your track. So let's see. Are you here? Let me know. I'm here. It's you. Okay. Whatever this name means at YouTube, I don't know. I can't even pronounce it, but it's you, Eileen. Okay. Also Leo used the bass knob, and if necessary also the decay thing in the drum boss. I think Leo understand. I haven't, but it's not that problem. If Leo understood it, that's more than enough. I don't have to understand everything. I needed to switch from Insta. Yeah, Instagram is shutting down after 1 hour every time. So yeah, that's the problem. So, song unknown. Hey there, would be cool to get a feedback on this one. Mixing, vibe, arrangement, overall quality. I do a lot of music in this kind of style, but got a bit insecure as it's not something what a lot of labels are looking for and releasing. Doesn't matter. There's the thing. There are always labels for your tracks. You just haven't find them yet, but that's also not a problem. Just work on your tracks, and if there are no labels, fuck that shit. Release that on your own. Like, everybody can like start to have a Bandcamp account. Low end is very powerful again, so sub. I think there's also happening things in the side. therefore you can really hear it. So therefore, because of the low end and the sub, which is very powerful, you have a very dull kick as well, you know. So the high end of the kick is missing. It has always this underwater characteristic, you know, everything sounds very like underwaterish. Also the mid-range and everything, like you want a shiny sound, you know. But also the track sounds solid so far. I don't know. What do you think, chat? So until now. Yeah, the idea is nice, definitely. Yeah, the shine is missing, so really take it out or take it out of the water, you know, like lowering down the low end would be definitely helpful. Yeah, and there are slides on the low end. Yeah, I would also say that sounds like this. And if you, I mean, if you like really put a track out of this underwaterish vibe and this sound aesthetic, you will definitely get like a completely new characteristic, you know. I mean, it's going into this, let's say, hypnotic, deep space, whatever techno, you know. But still you can make the track shiny and it's getting definitely a completely different vibe and energy and everything. I think I will finish the track just for the feedback from you. Yeah, feel free. It's mono up to 120 Hz, okay. But it's definitely very loud. That could be... So the whole track is mono until 120 Hz, or it's just the low end? Because if you have like signals happening on the sides because you are using reverb or whatever, and you haven't set a low cut on your reverb, it creates also, depends on how you adjust your or you set up your reverb, it causes low end wobbling and side signals, you know. Yo. So the track idea is nice, but like I said, not sure honestly. But I'm not sure honestly. If I look on the analyzer, I see some sides there. Low end is mono up to 120 Hz. How do you see on the analyzer? Are you like running the things, like the sound through analyzer right now, live? That's good, actually. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like really. So maybe you are working with like I don't know, send returns where is a reverb on it, and the reverb is causing these side signals. So maybe put like an millimeter, like put something on the master a track, and which is analyzing side signals, or let's say the spectrum mid-side correlation, and then see what is happening. You can see with metric AB also. How can I do that live? I can't open it right now. Can I? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I can if I put it into my into my wavelet, but I didn't know that I can open it live. Yeah, really? I mean, I can learn something from you as well. Let me know. That would be perfect, honestly. My millimeter is always on. Perfect. How can I do that? True, would need to check returns through. Yeah, check that. Low cut on the send returns, definitely super important, because there is happening things on the side, definitely. I even see my mother's voice when she's calling us. Yeah, that's nice. With metric AB only in Apple. Put metric AB is brilliant. So put metric AB on the master and check it out. Trust me. I think there's something happening on the sides. I mean, you can go on metric AB and see the certain frequency spectrum and where it's peaking out left and right. Okay, see. My mother's voice when she's calling. Yeah, that's very necessary, definitely. We still have one more. Just one question. Does somebody know Mr. Wobbles? Have you ever heard of him? I really like his videos when I'm getting myself lost sometimes on TikTok, because I don't know. Happens from time to time. I love to watch his videos. I don't know if you ever saw his videos. Does somebody know Mr. Wobbles? If not, it's very funny. He's like recording, he's on Omegle, and then he's like going through Omegle, and when he finds somebody, he's sampling the voices of the people when they're saying something, and then he's making tracks out of it. I'm always really like, you will always get these what the fuck moments when you're checking Mr. Wobble's stuff. That's very interesting, and that reminds me of that. I can even see my mother's voice on the spectrum analyzer. Yeah, Beretta is like using his mother's voice he's sampling it, and then he's using it for his tracks, making kicks and basses out of it, or hi-hats. Nice. Hey, Eileen, thank you very much for your contribution. Good idea. Like I said, low end is definitely something you need to check, and the side signals for sure. I also did that with my mother's voice straight into Ableton. Yeah, perfect. He's working with the sampler, Feels a bit illegal. I don't know. You can ask her for permission, Just think about it. You're like sampling your mother's voice and it's getting a hit, She would definitely be thankful for that. You're welcome. Hugo. The next one. Who are you here? It's always a pleasure to listen to Hugo's stuff, so I would definitely love to listen to it, but we won't listen to it if you are not there. Rules are rules. So that would be the dream. I mean, if you're that successful, you can buy a car for her or something, or dream house. I think that should be okay afterwards. Like, Mom, come on. Hey, look at this house. It's because of your vocal. Hugo. I will give you like 30 seconds. If not, we go to Iglo. I think I already saw Iglo on YouTube and hope he's still there. If not, where's Keanu? I think Keanu's on Instagram. I already saw you, Quasar. let's see if it goes that far. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to get that famous. I would never want to get. I don't know if it happens. It happens, but yeah, it's anyways the wrong intention to get famous. Honestly, I had these goals like when I was younger. I was like, I want to get like famous and stuff like this. You know, I'm also coming from the streets. You know, and from the hood, if you want to call it like this. And I was hanging around with a lot of people, you know, and our dream, you know, we didn't have anything, and our dream was like to wear Rolex and to drive expensive cars and stuff like this, and to get famous rappers and such shit, you know. Yeah, but that's now it's more realistic, you know, and yeah, it's definitely more realistic goals, and definitely the better ones, healthier ones. I'm here, but you can take one more ahead, like Keanu, for example. Yeah, I mean, we have still enough time. I think Hugo's not there, so let's just go. I don't know. So, Keanu, can you say something in the chat just to know? I can do that like this, right? So 10 minutes until then. Maybe Hugo will join us for a bit, or Keanu can answer on Instagram.
Let me see your soul and deep dive.
Iglo's getting very emotional in the last few tracks. I like that approach. Keanu, you will be the next one. No worries, easy going. I like that so far. I'm very excited. I like this new approach, mate. I really like that. It's very emotional. Like that. From who are the vocals?
Step by step into the unknown.
I really like the vocals. I like the track idea in general.
Show me the parts you don't show the world.
You singing it, damn shit, bro. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, like that. Woo.
Let the music fade into your thoughts.
Ooh, yeah, push that up.
Let me see your soul and take
Have you edited your like your voice, or is that straight your your vocal? Because it sounds really good, mate. I'm not sure about that drop here, honestly, because everything until that they're like really like amazing, but the drop was a bit less powerful. No auto-tune. Respect, mate, very good. I really work with a lot of singers and that's good, yeah. I really like the vibe of the track very much. I would shorten up the track in general. Doesn't matter, you don't need like a second drop. You have a very nice drop here. I would go down here, you know, I would start something outro-ish here. I wouldn't like go up anymore, you know, I would really like go here, maybe like outro-ish. So let's say the last break before the outro, I would go with a subtle kick or something, maybe without anything, and then you really go straight to this outro, and then I think that it is, you know, you have a really lovely break here, and really that got me. I've got goosebumps. Like that was so special. This break, I love that, and this is maybe just a bit too long in the end with 8 minutes. I would maybe go. It of course it's up to you. I'm just like giving my personal feeling about that, I think I would go here with maybe I wouldn't do any head action anymore. I would really just like boom boom boom. I would come back with the kick. That was great, you know. And then really like boom 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 boom. But without the claps, without the hats and everything, really just maybe 32 beats, and then go straight to the outro, and you got it, man. That's really that's just my opinion, you know. It's in the end, it's your thing. Do whatever you like, what you feel. It's just my personal opinion, but I think the second break is not that strong, like you know. But it like I said, it's just my opinion. I don't know if the chat is saying something else. We have still 40 seconds. Maybe in the chat, let me know what you think about the track in general. I'm a big fan. Biarita said maybe the kick could be quieter. I would say that too. I think also the kick is a bit too powerful, but that's a common thing on Iglo's productions. We had this a few times. So the kick is always like peeking out a bit too much, but that's still, you know, it's still a great track, you know, and that's really like nuance. So maybe like lowering down the kick just a bit. Try a second version without hats, without claps, anything, you know, and just 32 beats, and then go to the outro here. You know, and then fuck that shit. And that's the track in the end. Or I don't know, maybe you can. And then like I don't know. However, try it out. But yeah, very, very, very nice track. Oh my god, I really like this part here. That's crazy. This one, I really haven't. I didn't expect that. I was really like, okay, what's coming now? This one caught me completely like, whoa, what the fuck? Great track overall. Yeah, definitely. I really, really like the track. Somebody wrote Tale of Us on Instagram. That's definitely not Tale of Us. that's far away from Tale of Us. It's a really good track. Really, really. It's a really good track. Tale of Us. What the fuck is Tale of Us doing? Like, I don't even know what they're producing right now. Isn't it still like these boo 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 boo, this typical Tale of Us shit? I don't know. I can't even remember, to be honest. I'm playing your stuff on Figure quite often. Yeah, it's yeah, great thing, great track, and I like the Iglo, of course, in general. Nice tracks. Nice ideas. I also like that track. Well, was it last week or the week before? That was also very good. So it's getting very emotional. I like that, to be honest. I like that approach. You got me twice now with your tracks, and that's very good. So thank you very much for this one. I have to do it like this. But, so, Keanu. I think Hugo's still not there. We are coming closer to the end. Olympios, have we? I don't know who's Olympios. But yeah, let's see. So Keanu's the next one. Let's not waste too much time. I'll start. Ooh! was not ready for that. Ooh. That was like, you know, like this moment when you're like getting tired on a rave, you know, then you have this intro or this outro like from Iglo, and you're like, now I can go home, and like such a track hits you, and you're like, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here until the end. I woke up right now. I like the chord. Oof. This is absolutely my personal mixture and my personal taste. Like chord sounds, kind of a dubbyish vibe, but still this kind of bleepy and hypnotic atmosphere as well. Very nice. Good combo here. Honestly, could be a track from me. I also did something like this, you know. I'm also trying this approach, like combining dubby chords and heavy chords, stepped chord sounds with bleepy sounds, kind of interstellar sounds. That's nice. The only thing I would say is the low end again, so the sub is a bit too heavy, but still okay. I also like the progression of the track, so it's very subtle, but the chord sound is moving, but it's, again, there are these like hits, sometimes boo, they're getting stronger, you can really feel that. Now I need a drivey part, something drivey-ish has to come now. Or something like this. Or maybe something like on Bierida's tracks a few weeks ago, like a rising ride, you know, which is coming in very slightly. Because you have such a nice track and it's such a great progression. But now the track is fading out really long, you know? So I was expecting like this second moment where you shift up the gear, you know? You had the moment and you had the momentum, you know? So you could do it, but you haven't done it. What's also fine, I mean, could be or can be your approach and is maybe your intention to do that. It was just my intention or my expectation was something will come. I like the vibe of the track and everything. The outro is maybe a bit too long, and like I said, the second part before the last drop is somehow unsatisfying, you know? What do you think? Love the track. Yeah, the track idea is nice. It's just the second, like it's not even the second part. Let's say the finish of the second part. So the from here, you know, you can really push here, and you really can give the rest. So you have a really like pushy track and everything. You know, you're really like taking out the tempo somehow, you know? Too quick. You don't need something catchy. It's not catchy. It's really like you have this synthesizer and everything and this progression and it's kind of building up, but the So what I would add, this is just really matter of taste. You can add whatever you want. You can keep it like that. It's up to you. But what I would do is maybe like adding something like a ride or something. Birila did that with the track from him a few weeks ago, and he really like started slightly to increase the volume of a ride, which came in like, and just slightly like it was really like coming in very, very, very subtle, but that was the thing which gave really this what's coming, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and at the end you can add something like maybe like a short hat or open hat, and then really giving the rest to the people. That could be something, you know. But yeah, so low end question, like maybe lowering down the sub a bit sounds a bit too pressed in a way. The low end, a little ride porn for ears. Yeah, a little ride porn. That's the thing. Yeah, it was a fast arrangement to me, to be honest. Yeah, that's for a fast arrangement. That was pretty solid. So until here. And that's the thing. So from here you can, yeah, it's not that much. You don't need to overdo something or to overthink it. So it's really not that much. It's really just, you need a good finish. That's everything. And you have everything together. You just need to add maybe like percussive elements or something. But try it out. No clap would ruin the track in a way. I would go with a ride or a ride at the hat combination. Like what you can do is like adding a close hat or something, and which is like maybe coming in slightly, or other way around, like a ride coming in slightly, and then on top you're adding, like, if you choose the close hat, you choose a ride or an open hat, or if you choose the ride, choose the open hat as a really like this finisher for maybe the last 32 beats or whatever. But I think that would be nice. Yeah, thank you very much. That was great. Hugo, are you there? I have a track to share. Can I? I think we won't made it. So depends on. I think Marin is here. You're welcome. So if Hugo is not there, we will listen to Marin, and I think we won't have the time to listen to any other tracks anymore, even to Olympios, because at 9 o'clock is finished. So no contributions after 9. Can we say it like this? No contribution, no tracks after 9. No music after 9. Or no new music after 9. No new tracks after 9. Whatever, but I think you get me. But this is something that happens every week, so you can get your chance next week on the next feedback loop. Okay, Hugo's not there, so we are going to Maruen, and I think Maruen is going to be the last one. Let's go, 10 minutes. Boom, bum, 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 boom. Boom. Sub bass is also again too heavy. Boom. 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 You can hear it really if it's there's this uprise in the sub, you know, like it's really like it's hitting through the roof for a short moment. Bit down. Birita, is there something on the sides? I will ask Birita now, because he's checking everything. Ah, Keanu, I have something else here on YouTube. I forgot to read it. Tiny bit. On the whole low end, or just like tiny bit, what means? But much more quiet than the mid single, okay. Feels a bit wide in a way. It's not like this, it's more like this, you know, somehow. Some of the sound effects have a lot of sides in the lower frequency though. Yeah. It would be interesting to hear the track in mono, because there's like this head which is spanning from left to right, but it's really extremely left and right. So I don't know if you can hear it in the mono. Well, it's not that problematic, but still you have to keep the correlation in mind. My English is not good, I translate data. Okay, easy. Cool sounds, but it almost feels sort of just random which sounds come in and out, maybe. Yeah, true. So there's not like a system or like a storytelling. It's very random sounds. You know, it's always good to have something you can really like focus on in a way, what is building up the track, like lead sound, lead bass, whatever. Or an Atmos sound pad, whatever, which is like creating like giving a bit of progression in the track and a bit of storytelling. It's always hard to have like these randomish tracks and randomish sounds. Bit oversaturated. Yeah, the low end is definitely really like this sub, like, which is coming is really like, it's really hitting through the roof, through the sound roof, and that's very problematic. I agree with Leo. Marin said that his English is not that good and he's going to translate it later. So yeah, I don't know if anybody has like a feedback. Shoot. I think I said everything. If you want to add something. If not, but just let's wait like a bit. If you want to add something, let me know. Too much stereo. Yeah. Very much things happening on the sides, definitely. Yeah, that's the reason why I said I would be interesting to see the correlation and to hear the track in mono, because really, like, I think your track will fall apart as soon as I like hit the mono button, and a lot of informations will get lost. For me, it's also a bit random with the sound effects. Yeah, like I said, local, like Austin said it on Instagram. I also think that the sounds are a bit too random, kind of, you know. So there's something missing, like a leading sound, lead bass, lead, but whatever, synth, whatever, something leady-ish, to give a bit of structure and like a base, you know. Yeah, what is like telling a story or building up the track and creating kind of an, yeah, like a progression, tension release, you know. There's no tension build up, there's no release coming, it's just the like sounds hitting right, left, up, down. Yeah, just some arrangement refinement. Anything else? If not, I would close that for today. Somebody contributed, but it's a bit too late. Austin, I'm sorry, mate. I've said that after 9, we don't listen to tracks anymore. So the last track starts before 9, and after 9, I close down everything, and I will go offline after that. So, Maran, thank you very much. You can check that afterwards in the translator. So, yeah, again, another Monday, yeah, like past, and 2 hours really like running, which is crazy. Yeah, thank you very much again for contributing. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here with me, from wherever you come from. To narrow it down and Ted. Oh, sorry, I didn't saw that. I haven't saw that. And yeah, Austin was not there for a long time. You have to come back, mate. I saw a release from you like a few days ago, I think, on my emails, but I haven't checked it yet. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for contributing. It's always a pleasure to see you here and to get your tracks and to listen to it and to give you feedback. Always a pleasure. So, yeah. What should I say? This stuff is really helpful. Yeah, for me as well. Thank you very much. So, like I said, it's. So I'm not joking around that. So I said that last week and I mean it like this. I really want to bring out music with this whole format. So hopefully soon. So I don't know how to do that, because like I said, I'm not that big fan of social media anymore. I really don't feel it anymore, and I really don't want to spend too much time on Instagram, maybe, or social media in general. I really have to check how to do that, but I really mean it. Like I said, I want to do something labelish, and I want to bring out music from talented people. We have a lot of talented people here with great tracks, and I think it's definitely time to share that, and it's definitely worth to share that. And yeah, I'm really just doing a lot of things right now, so please bear with me. I really have to to get my shit together here first, and I'm also working on a new idea, topic, or related to studio, so for a sound studio, and I'm working on my one-to-one sessions and everything. So I'm right now really building up a lot of things, and I have to get this done and to get my shit together. But I'm on it. I will definitely, we will definitely do that. So keep an eye on, join me from week to week, and we will definitely, bring something out together. I'm very sure about that. And updates about the Discord thing. Yeah, the Discord is ready. So I really just have to launch it. I think I will just send the link to a few of you, first of all, maybe to collect a few members. And from there, we will definitely start to spread that shit. And we definitely need that. I mean, look at this. Like, we're coming together every week. We are exchanging. And it's very hard. I mean, of course, you can connect over Instagram and stuff like this. But I think it's always very, kind of somehow, For me personally, like, Instagram is... I'm getting tired of this social media stuff. So I loved the idea of this, or I love the idea of Discord, chatting with people live. You can answer whenever you want, and that's pretty good. So Olympios, hey, did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. We are done for today, because after 9 we don't listen to tracks anymore. Oh yeah, Instagram shut down. So doesn't matter. I don't want to get back on Instagram. So stream is done for today. See you next Monday. Okay, for the people on Instagram, so I don't want to get online for just 1 or 2 seconds moments. Keep an eye on. I will try to invite the people, maybe a handful of people for the Discord channel. I think it's important to see how this exchange develops, like people and your personal, let's say, experience in production and everything. So I think it's very important, and I would love to do that, definitely. And also a thing, it needs time, but I think it's worth. Thank you very much, and hopefully we see each other next week for the next feedback loop 11. Crazy, like 11 feedbacks. Okay, it's not the 11th edition. I mean, we still we had a few ones, but now officially with the feedback loop with the new title. Crazy, like 11 weeks already, like nearly like 3 months straight without breaks. I think we hadn't any breaks yet. That's good. So see you all next week. Thank you very much. Stay positive, stay healthy, stay lovely, and I hope to see you all again next week.